Hi everyone. So I have a little quick tip for you for today. I've shown you this before, that this Murphy's Oil Soap works really well on cleaning your brushes. And I've just found something that's really interesting that helps, works along with the Murphy's Oil Soap. I was in the dollar store the other day in Dollar Tree, and I saw these little perler bead kits. These are the ones that you put the little beads onto the tray. Basically, I guess it's a tray, and or a board, and you put the beads on, and then you iron it over, and they all fuse together. Well, inside is just this little package of beads and a tweezer, and I guess this is the paper you put over it to iron. But also inside this little kit is this little board that you put the perler beads onto. Well, I realized that would make a really good brush cleaner, and it works. So this is $1, okay, and all of this is just extra, whatever you want to do with that. But this little board, I just went to clean my glue brush off a few minutes ago, and now the stuff wasn't hardened on it or anything. It had been sitting in water, but I think it'll help when you do have stuff that has dried on, paint or glue, Mod Podge, that kind of thing. But I took the Murphy's Oil Soap and I sprayed it onto the board, just one squirt. And then I took my brush and just scrubbed it over because this is raised. This is, raised up for the little perler beads to sit down on. So it's like a lot of little teeth. And I just scrubbed the brush back and forth all the way across the board. Did that a few times and rinsed it off. And the brush is fine. And it's just soft as it can be, because that Murphy's Oil Soap really does make them soft and cleans them, cleans them up really good. But for $1, you can get this little, this little board, and it makes a great brush cleaner. Now, I don't know if you would want to use your finest, most expensive brushes on something like this, but for the types of brushes that we use in mixed media art, I think it works great. So I just wanted to pass that little tip along, and if anybody needs to get something that will clean their brushes, scrub them out, I think that's the thing to do. That's really cool. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.